Here with head coach Tom Griffin. I'm Michael Watchering here on CNEagles.com. And Coach, Tusculum this week, you guys have lost 7 consecutive at Pioneer Park. What is it about Tusculum that gets your team going here?
Well, I've said this every year we play them. We have a great relationship with Tusculum. I know it's a rivalry to people. I think every conference game's a rivalry, but we do. We have a good rapport with them. Doug Jones, I think, is one of the best coaches in Division II baseball. If you look at the success that program has had since he took over, not only with the recruiting and the coaching and all that and the success they've had, he does a tremendous job. Good baseball guy, great organizer, good teacher. His staff's outstanding as well. I've always done an outstanding job, whoever he's had on his staff. And I know Coach Ireland, who runs the pitching staff, I think is one of the smartest baseball guys I know. I had a chance to coach him at Tusculum. He's one of my closest friends. We work a catching camp that we've put on for years, and so it's a fun game to play. As competitive as it is, it's a fun game because both teams, I think, respect each other. I think we both do things the right way as far as how we conduct ourselves on the field with each other and how we compete. At the end of the game, win or lose, there's respect on both sides. And that's why it's always a weekend you kind of look forward to as a competitor because you know it's going to be competitive on both sides.
Despite the losing streak at Pioneer Park, is it one of those road trips that your team can get excited for? A really nice ballpark and not that far of a drive.
Yeah, I think it's, a lot of these guys know each other. They have several kids from East Tennessee as well as us. So, some of these guys have played summer ball together, high school ball, different areas like that. And a lot of families can make it up there. So if the weather's good, it's usually attended pretty well. And has always been, I think, good series one way or another. You've mentioned on 2 occasions now our record up there at Pioneer Park. If you mention it one more time, you'll break the jinx. So we'll mention that one more time here. But, yeah, it's exciting for fans and I think for the players and coaches.
2 top pitching staffs in the South Atlantic Conference. You know that it's probably going to be a pitcher's duel. What do you tell your hitters to get prepared for this weekend?
Coach Ireland, we have never figured out as far as how he calls pitches and what he goes about doing things. They've always been exceptional on the mound, all their pitchers, and I think the job Coach Ireland does in calling pitches is very difficult to figure out. He does a great job with that. I think as well as our staff's done very well. Coach Herring, I think, and the kids we've been able to use have had success. Our starters have done well. Last week, we weren't getting strike one as much as we would like and we talk about, but our relievers have done well. On paper, it's 2 good pitching staffs, but there's enough offense on both sides. I know what they've got, and talking with Doug earlier, we're trying to figure out lineups still, who's going to hit where and who's going to do what. I think we're still trying to figure it out because it's so early in the year. And so, we know on that side there's enough offense over there that we've got to be concerned and make sure that we're playing our best because it's a team that knows how to win. It's bred into that program right there with Doug and his staff. So the pitching is going to be very solid. You got a closer who's one of the top pitchers in the country, but there's enough offense that you have to worry about that.
One of the themes for this season has been your team has scored late runs off of their bullpen, and your bullpen hasn't given up runs. What is it about the late innings that you guys have been so successful?
Well, I think, again, it goes back to experience. Kids who've been there and done that, I think that helps. I think that's a key part of it. And then having games early in the year where you're in those situations, and we've been on the good end of it, we've been on the bad end of it as well. I think all of that breeds into the experience of it. So I think we feel confident no matter what the situation is. Guys have been through it. They don't feel like any game is over. We have a chance to come back, and I think it's based on experience.
Last season, you sweep Tusculum here. The Pioneers commit 14 errors in the series. Is this a measuring stick weekend with you guys rated 7th in the region, them rated 9th? Is this a measuring stick here early in the year?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, not at all. I just think it's another game that we got to play. I know Coach Jones and Tusculum is looking at it like it's not Carson-Newman coming in. It's like we've got to play better and be consistent, just like us. We're just hoping to be consistent with our play, play at our best on all aspects, worry about the first pitch that's being thrown. We can't worry about – and none of us think about last year. I certainly didn't even know that and think about that till you mentioned it. Just like we have never won there in 0-7. That's the third time we mentioned the fact that we've not won at Pioneer Park in a while. So none of that really matters. I don't think any of the kids think about it. I know the coaches don't think about it. I think what we worry about is just keep getting better each time. The key to this throughout the course of the season is tournament play. You got to get into the tournament, obviously, and have and be at your best then, kind of like what LMU did last year. We'd love to be playing great right now, but it's so early that there's still things we have to figure out, not only with our staff, but with our hitters, and trying to gain that consistency. And so this weekend, we're just looking for that consistency. That's all we can ask for.
Best of luck this weekend, Coach.
Thank you very much, Michael.
For head coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael Watchering here on SeeingEagles.com.